Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a new comic book day. Today it is Wednesday the 14th of January 2026, and today is a big day for me personally, as a comic book collector, as just a person who has interest in nerd shit. Oh yeah, so you see the jumper, you see the hand. It is a new story of Cyberpunk today. Cyberpunk Chrome issue 1, new limited series, comes out today. I've gotten every single variant. That's what I'm doing. I've got every single variant waiting for me in my pull list at the LCS. And I've been looking forward to this day for months. Just because, like I said, I love me some Cyberpunk. I mean, as you can see, so there. But nevertheless, there's still some amazing pulls otherwise as well, and also look forward to them. I also officially, I'm all caught up on Absolute. Thank you. That's all done. Read all of that during this week. Read some other things as well. I'll go over in a second. Oh yeah, it is time for something new. Maybe, I don't know. I'm just gonna go over some things I read last week. I'm gonna sort of tell you about some things. Well, tell you about this one book that I read that completely blew me away. It was amazing. Some things that I bought this week as well. I bought a few just single issues just because of what I've read, and also just scrolling on eBay and Vinted and shit. But first of all, the most important thing I want to talk about right now, it is Rook Exodus. Oh my god! This book, this series, incredible. I've spoken about it in previous videos. I watch Speed Sultan every Wednesday religiously. His new comic book day videos are amazing. He's one of the reasons I'm into comic books currently, and he is the reason I have read Rook Exodus. Rook Exodus is fucking awesome. It's about this sort of like, Exodus is a planet, and the Earth was being destroyed. Civilization destroyed the Earth, and essentially this company called New Earth, I think it's New Earth. I read it. I can't remember like some specific things. This company called New Earth sent everybody to Exodus. They were like, this planet is inhabitable, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna make helmets so that these people called wardens can talk to like animals and control them. Turns out this planet was not as good as they thought. Like, they built like cities on it and stuff. Not as good as they thought, so they all went back to Earth. But they left people. They left wardens, and they said, oh, we're gonna come back for you. They didn't. So it's essentially like cyberpunk dystopia, Mad Max sort of vibe. Like, I mean, just look at the cover. Like, it is so cool. For me as a person who likes dystopian as a genre in general, and cyberpunk and sort of like that just aesthetic of like despair in the world as it is really cool. I love the Horizon Zero Dawn animal mixed with technology sort of like thing as well. This book is incredible. I think the story is amazing. The character development is really good. I think Jeff Johns, just as a writer, I think Jeff Johns did the writing. I don't know if it says. Whoever wrote this and whoever drew it, and like, the art is incredible, the story is incredible. You need to read Rook Exodus. This is the first 6 in this trade. They then took like a long break, and now 7 to whatever time it's going to finish is coming out. I'm going to be reading the rest of it up to the current release this week, and I cannot wait. It is amazing. Cannot recommend Rook Exodus enough. Plus, there's also an entire like universe it's part of. I don't know what Ghost Machine, I think it is. So like, there's like an entire universe. I don't think Rook Exodus is directly correlated to any of them yet. I think it's the one that isn't. I think every other universe has at least one other story going on, except for Rook Exodus. But I love this trade so much. I had to find this. Rook Exodus issue 1 A cover. This is awesome. I love this so much. Like, having this as an issue 1 is genuinely like, yeah. just the collective blood running through my veins. As soon as I finished this entire book, I was like, I need that issue 1. Because I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now I have 1, and then 3 and 4 I have B covers of. 2 I don't have anything of. But right now, I think the problem is in the UK, comic shops don't. Well, first of all, I'm not near a lot of comic shops. I have to like travel quite far to get to like multiple. I think I'm within an hour of 2, maybe. One of them is a lot bigger than the other one, but the one my personal LCS is not as big, which you'll see maybe later if I record something. But yeah, I got this off of eBay for about £20, which personally I think is a steal for an A cover issue 1. But enough me glazing Rook Exodus. I'll probably do it again next video because I'll be finishing the current releases of this current arc. But some other issues I got today. It is The Amazing Spider-Man 12 A cover. I didn't manage to get the A cover when it was coming out, so boom, got that. And then we got some Nightwing back issues. We have the A cover for Nightwing 112. That's really cool. We got Nightwing 114, Fallen Grayson 1 of 5. This is like really cool artwork. I really wanted that one. And then I think one of my favorites from this pull list is Nightwing 91 with Nightwing and Flash. It's just sick. And then I did splurge a little bit. I got Dan Mora Nightwing 114. I have been contemplating buying a Dan Mora Nightwing cover for a while. I think this one that I got and obviously the Neon Sign one are like, the Neon Sign one is a grail for me, but that thing is like £80 raw. So that one might be like a convention buy if I go to one. But yeah, I thought out of all of them, this one stood out to me other than that one. I think I saw it for 20 quid. I was like, you know what? Yeah, give that to me now. But I am super happy with that. And yeah, these are the purchases I have done throughout this week that I've had delivered. I may have gotten more, but who knows? But yeah, that is, I guess, just sort of like the pre-comic day breakdown. I don't know what we're going to call this segment, but I kind of like it. But yeah, off to the comic book shop. Also, before I go, I made some adjustments to the wall. Let me actually like step back because you can actually see it. Boom! We got Spider-Man, Daniel Moore Johnson, Booster Gold. All of these. Some of there. The Nightwing Dan Mora will be going there, and this one here is just. We're going to have some more absolute titles going that way. But we got the Dan Mora, the Flash, the Superman, the Batman. Yeah, very excited, not excited, but very happy with this. I think this, just like as a place, super happy with that. Oh, yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have the polls right here. This is just the LCS. I have 1 from the Oxfam, 2, actually this is the singles from the LCS. I have 2 trades I got today from the LCS, and I have an Oxfam pickup, plus we got a package when I got home as well. Oh yeah, so I actually don't know what's in the package, so we will have to actually open that together. I've opened it just to make sure. Like, I'm not going to, like, pretend it's not open already. I opened it because it was left outside in the cold, just to make sure, like, everything was, like, still intact. But it's all good. I only know the 2 at the top. There's, like, 2 bags of, like, 3, I think. But we'll get into that in a second. But first of all, you want to see the pulls. You want to see the pickups this week. Obviously, like I said earlier, it is the first issue of Cyberpunk Chrome. We have not 1, not 2, not 3, but all 4 issues of Cyberpunk #1. We have the A cover. Look at that. Cyberpunk Chrome. We have... Is this the B cover? And then we have the other 3. I don't know what one's B. We got this one. Very cool. Boom. Very cool. And then finally, this one. Next up, we got The Amazing Spider-Man Torn. I'm a few behind on this one, but first issue, really enjoyed it. Still going to pick it up because it's Spider-Man. But yeah, that was good. I'm not too sure of the actual story. Up to this point, like I said, I'm not read far too much into it just yet, but excited to see. Next, we have Matt Fraction's Batman #5 variant. I know this came out last week, but I said to myself last week, I was like, if this winter special variant is still there, I'll pick it up, and it was. So got the Batman with the Batman mug with the villains on his sweater. But yeah, very cool with that. Very happy with that pickup. Not very cool with that pickup. Haven't read #5 just yet, but I've like flipped through it quickly. Looks pretty cool. I'm excited to read that. Next, we have another one that I'm excited for. We have Logan Red, White, and Blood. I've been looking forward to this. I haven't read a Logan story. I haven't read a Wolverine story yet, but I'm going to enjoy that. Next, we have probably the biggest hitter today, DC KO #3. We've seen all the fights. We've seen who's won everything. Now let's see. I'm pretty sure. I think this is the issue we get the Absolute 3. Who knows? I'm excited to read that. Next up, issue 20 of the Ultimate Universe. Shut the fuck up. I'm not caught up. Yeah, you already know it. Shut up. Batman and Robin #29. Wasn't gonna pick this up today because I haven't even started the series. I just thought I'd pick it up. So I have taken this all off my pull list. Same with the next one. The only reason I have the next one is because it's DCKO tie-in. But LCS didn't see my message, so I'm not gonna like, put them out on that. Like, I don't mind paying an extra $5. It's okay. Next I have Aquaman #13 DCKO tie-in. The Queen Mera versus Princess Andrina blood feud. No idea. Wasn't going to pick it up, but like I say, it's a DCKO tie-in. And then finally, from the pull list this week, we have Robert Kirkman and Dan Mora on Transformers #28 with the DNA cover. Oh, this, yeah. I am getting close to being caught up on Transformers. I'm really enjoying it. I think I'm on issue 13 right now. I've got the first 2 trades, and then I need to get the next one. 'Cause I do have a single 13, but I don't have a 14, so I do need to get the next trade. But that is everything I got from the LCS singles-wise. I did get 2 trades. Yes, I got not Dan Morrow, fucking what am I on about? Daniel Warren Johnson's Do a Powerbomb. I have been wanting to read this for ages. I like to support like designated comic shops. Like sometimes I'll buy from like Waterstones, or I'll buy online sometimes. But I'm trying to make it more of a habit to like pick up at the comic shop. I'd rather spend a little bit extra like getting variants and getting back issues at comic shops if I can. Obviously UK isn't as big of a market for comic books as the US, so when I like watch videos of US creators getting like these insane pulls in comic shops, it just doesn't happen for me, at least this in the UK. But I've been holding off. Found it in my LCS today. Daniel Warren Johnson's Do a Powerbomb. Like I said, I watch Speed Sultan religiously. He swears by Daniel Warren Johnson and he swears by this series, so I'm going to pick it up. I mean, I already know Daniel Warren Johnson is a heater. because I've been reading the Transformers series. His artwork is insane. His writing is insane. Very happy with that one. And like I also said earlier, Rook Exodus, peak. Jeff Johns, peak. Geiger. This is another one that I wanted to pick up. Incredibly priced, in my opinion. £9 for a trade. Heard incredible things about Geiger as well. It's in the Ghost Machine universe. I very much am looking forward to it. Again, set in the future, so dystopian. Yeah, I love that shit. And then, I mean, haven't even like read it yet, but look at that. Look at that. Very excited to read those two. And then, from what I do know I have today, I went to the Oxfam, like I said earlier. And I went to the Oxfam earlier after my comic shop, like I said I was going to do. And I managed to find an absolute fucking, like, gem. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles current run issue 1A cover. Now, it does say £1.49 on the cover, or on the sleeve. I did not pay that price. Because it's an Oxfam, I can donate to the shop. I put that donation up to like £5. Because I think the actual issue goes for like £6. It goes for about £5 or £6. And I knew that. I saw this, I was like, there's no way I would be able to buy this anywhere for £1.49. So like I said, I'm not a scumbag. I'm not going to just take this issue that I obviously know is more expensive than they've priced it. So I gave the comic shop, not the comic shop, I gave the Oxfam a high donation because I just wouldn't feel right taking it for this lower price from a charity shop and B, just a shop in general when I'm trying to support comics creators and other things. So do your part. If you have the funds to, please like know what a comic's worth and obviously give back to those who are providing it to you. But yes, I'm not trying to sound high and mighty. I'm just saying that's what I did. But now we have. Don't worry, I'm not worried. I've scribbled on my actual address, but package time. Let's freaking see. Like I said, we have two little bags. First of all, we have an absolute Wonder Woman number 14 variant. That's going to go up. Oh, you can't even see it. You saw earlier where the absolute like comic display is. That's going to go there. I'm trying to get like red covers for it. I couldn't find a absolute Batman red cover just yet, so I'm on the lookout for that. But yeah, this is by Terry Roy? But I do not know. But this looks insanely cool. That's going on the wall later. Next we have oh yeah, Superman variant. I mean, as I said last week, I'm enjoying Superman so much. It's insanely gas. This is a number 7 variant. Very cool, very cool. I don't know if I'm going to put that on the wall just yet. I know that the variant I'm going to get next time Ultimate Superman comes out, that one's cool as hell. That one is going on the wall. But yeah, that's 2. And then the second bag, I think there's 3 in here? 4? No, 3. We have, to actually complete my A-cover collection. No, I lie. I have one more, and that's issue 3 of The Amazing Spider-Man 2. It is The Amazing Spider-Man 11, penultimate issue I need for an A-cover collection. I just couldn't find this anywhere, and then for some reason Forbidden Planet had it, just had it, so copped that. Same with actually no, I lied again. The Amazing Spider-Man 18 I didn't have either. That one's in here, boom, 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 and then last but not least, we have, what's it called? The sweater weather variants. Like I got the Batman one earlier. Today I got the Poison Ivy. I'm collecting them just because thought it'd be cool. I've seen that there's been other sweater weather like variants before, but yeah, Poison Ivy, pretty cool. Art style by Danny. Well, I like your art style, Danny. So, thank you very much. But yeah, that is all the pickups for today. That is it for this video, guys. I hope you did enjoy. Little ramble there. We got some footage of actually, filming in public. No talking, just quick clips, but it's a start. So I'm happy with that. I thought it was surprisingly nerve-wracking, but I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna keep potentially getting more. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you did like the video, please like. If you want to see more videos in the future, subscribe, turn on notifications if you want to. I don't mind. My TikTok's in the description. I post there a few times a week, or I post little new comic book day ones as well. But yeah, I will see you in the next video. See you later. I don't know how to intro.